Hello and welcome back. It's Paul from NeuralAdX here. We're just going to run our second live screen recording in relation to the very first one that we did, where we used the prompt, what is the cost of generative engine optimization in the UK? That initial live screen test was done on the 19th of September. We are now currently, if you put your eyes onto the screen, the 10th of December. So I'm just going to refresh that in the browser so you can see that that is indeed myself being honest, and that's the correct date, the 10th of September. So from the 19th of September to the 10th of December, there's almost 3 months, give or take 9 days. Okay. So if we now go to the first tab, which I have lined up, which is to test Google AI mode. So I'm going to paste, I should say, the prompt into the browser and select Google AI mode. So let's select that and see if we do indeed show up as we did previously. Right, well, interestingly enough, straight away, the top right hand corner, you can see our company with our logo, NeuralAdX. So we have come up as a featured image, and so you can click us immediately. So that's brilliant. On the actual source links, we come in at number 3. So again, a good prominent position. Let me shut that window down. Let's have a look through the text and see if our links are showing up early. Oh, that's just, it's not giving you a definitive link for that one. It's just making the movement over here towards the right, showing you that it's a constituent of one of these 3 resources. So if I go further down here, okay, this is another selection of resources that this link here is connected to. Moving further down, see if there's any inference towards our company. So again, we're in the mix of sources in regards to this comment because we've come up when I've clicked that link. And if I click this link again, it just shows 2 other agencies that are in reference to this particular paragraph. So, okay, that gives us the feedback from Google AI mode. So it's a pretty decent result there, I would say, considering Google AI mode to verbatim my previous words on the subject, that it's an excessively popular AI engine. So you're doing very well just to get mentioned on that. Okay, moving into the next platform now, which is Perplexity. So I'm going to paste the prompt in here and let's see what the feedback is. That is absolutely brilliant. Straight away in the first paragraph, you can see there is our organization, NeuralAdX Ltd. And we come as the #1 source. So yes, it's a fantastic feeling to see that happen live. If we scroll further down, there's obviously some of our competition, and then per page we are mentioned again with our link again, so that's twice we're mentioned there. And further down, if we have a look in this section, we're mentioned 2 times. There's our link again and our link for the second time there. So throughout the Perplexity, is that 4 times? 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4 times we are mentioned. And I think actually at the bottom in amongst the 10 sources. And look, we come up as #1 on the 10 sources at the bottom. So, wow. Yeah. Very pleased with that result. Very pleased. All the hours and hours of hard work is clearly paying off here. So it's a great feeling to watch that happen. Okay, so now I'm going to pop the prompt into Microsoft Copilot. So if we do that search and see what it comes out with. Okay, so in Microsoft Copilot, their first response mentions first page Sage. Well done, first page Sage. Scrolling further down, any other mentions of any other organizations? Okay, I haven't used Microsoft Copilot other than a little test run earlier today, so definitely changed how they present their information. But yeah, unfortunately, we're not shown here, but it does again show first Sage page. Oh, and Passion Digital. Well done, Passion Digital. So yeah, unfortunately, we had no success on Microsoft Copilot. So something to re-optimize for. I'll have to look into that. Okay. Then if we go into ChatGPT, we've got to load that back up. Okay. So we're in ChatGPT now. Let's put the prompt in. And be kind to us. Be kind. Oh, straight away I saw it. Oh my God, that is absolutely beautiful. Straight at the top, the very first company mentioned, NeuralAdX Ltd. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And the second link as well is NeuralAdX Ltd. Wow, that is an immediate confidence boost after Microsoft Copilot not being so kind. We've got other companies here. Anything else mentioned of our company? The brand name mentioned. Okay. No other mentions going further down, but we are in the sources at the bottom, and beautifully in the sources we are the #1 source in the list. So that's a nice little addition. And also further down, so is that 2 different sets of content? Yeah, it is. It's 2 sets of content. Look, Generative Engine Optimisation pricing page published on the 11th of November, and our Generative Engine Optimisation price in UK, final best price in the industry, published on the 13th of September. So it's used 2 of our articles. So that's brilliant. It goes to show we're indexed nicely. So that's promising and confirming that for me. So yeah, as you can see there, clearly over a 3-month period, give or take 9 days, we are still performing extremely well in the 4 AI platforms that we use in these live screen recordings. And I hope that this helps to validate that generative engine optimization does indeed work. I can't really think of any other way to prove it to people in the most genuine and honest way, other than, if you're watching this for verification, please run the prompt in the specific AI chatbots and see what your feedback is. Because then if you can see it happening in front of your eyes, not just in front of the screen recording, that will further cement your belief in the ability, in just the strong benefits that can be brought about with effective, extensive generative engine optimization. Okay. All right, guys and gals, equal opportunities. I will sign off now, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.